Hi, today we will talk about the top things a board should have under the control and mainly the top processes that you need to understand. Well, the first thing is about shareholder matters and board matters. So make sure that your board is aware about any documents that gives instruction about it, like the shareholder agreements, and make sure you understand who can decide what. On the top of the regulation, these documents, like the shareholder agreement, will give additional information that as well may give more power to the shareholder to decide about, for example, the choice of the CTO or have some veto rights. So make sure that your board is aware about all these elements, even if sometimes it seems a bit boring, but it gives you a lot of information about how the board should work and how the board should interact with the shareholder. Of course, the strategy is and will remain one of the important tasks of the board, and you and your colleagues should make sure that this strategy is in the same alignment that what the shareholder wants, and the strategy is really as well executed by the management. So how to build a strategy and how to make sure the strategy is under control is one of the major tasks of the board. A strategy will be linked to an environment, and the environment has some influence on your company, and as well potential risks may arise. So how do you build a internal system control? How do you make sure you make your risk assessment without building a very complicated system? This is something you should adapt if you are working with a startup or an SME. Any company will have financial issue or financial stage that are very unique. For example, you may have at some point to raise some money, or you may have to go towards a bank to get some financing support. So this financing stage has to be as well designed and controlled by the board. And finally, so either the company will go through a dividend process, so the board has to make sure the company is in the capacity to distribute dividends, or the company is heading towards an exit or an M&A stage, and the board has to be prepared to support this phase. So beautiful and amazing job as a board member, and many things to control, many things to oversee, and we are happy to discuss about these elements during our next workshop on the key processes.